Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by artist Kristin Griffis from the Hilton Head League, Art League of Hilton Head.
That's
and
right.
You have a show and it starts today. It's through July 27th. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's called Music Makes the World Go Round, Singing Songs. I decided in 2013 that I was going to stop painting crabs and marshscapes and whatnot, and really go with my passion, which is music. I love music, so I paint music.
And now, this one is a synesthete. Look it up. Look it up. Seeing, you have an experience with music.
I do.
And then you translate that visually on canvas.
Into color, yes.
Unbelievable.
So depending on what notes I hear, it's what colors I choose. It's kind of an odd thing because I never knew what it was until I started hearing about other people who were synesthetes, and so I looked into it and I was like, oh, this might be what I've been going through. So it was nice to
amazing.
Yeah.
Just kind of experiencing it, and it's like, oh my gosh, is something wrong with me, or like,
yeah. Why am I seeing purple and the lights are yellow?
How old were you when it first started happening?
I was around 23 when I first really took notice. I was at a Tom Petty concert.
I was going to say,
in San Francisco.
we're going to give a shout out to Tom Petty. Yeah,
I love him.
Triggered the synesthesia.
But the lights were a certain color. But the lights I could see the spotlights. They were yellow, but everywhere around me with no other lighting was like purpley or red, and would change depending on the sounds that were coming out of the instruments. And I was
cool.
like, oh, whoa. You know.
So you don't really know what you're going to paint until you're listening to music.
Until the first note. I used to paint live down at the beach house the last couple of summers, and with Jared Templetones. And people would come up all the time as I set up, and they would say, what are you going to paint? And I'm like, I don't know. And they thought that was kind of cool and kind of weird, and it is, but I don't start until the music starts. And that's just how it goes. Just the way it goes.
I think, that's your gear. That's what you shift into when you go.
I want to be completely inspired by what I'm hearing.
How do you choose your canvas sizes and your mediums that you're using?
My comfort zone is a 16 by 20 or an 18 by 24. It's just a nice range for me. And then I use acrylic most of the time.
Yeah.
I love the bright colors. My postcards, little guy, the dreamer. I'm not afraid of color.
Yeah. Clearly not. Fabulous.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
fabulous.
Thank
so
you.
now we have the reception that's coming up on the 10th.
Yes.
Open to the public.
Open to the public.
And it's at the Carolina Art Center.
It's at Art Center, Coastal Carolina at Shelter Cove.
Shelter Cove. They're 14 Shelter Cove Lane.
Correct. Yep. And it's from 5 to 7 p.m. and there's no charge.
That's so cool. And now, and that's where your work is going to be, so we
that's
can come
where my work is,
it.
right in the middle. So
and you just got done hanging it.
I did. I'm so excited.
Do you do your own lighting and everything, or do you for shows?
I don't do my own lighting. We do have a person that comes in and points the spotlight. So
yeah, it's such an important part of it. And so you chose the way they're laid out.
I hung it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually hung the show for the entire gallery.
Oh wow! And you also teach some classes.
I do. I teach classes at Art League Academy on Cordillo, and we have a fun thing that we've started. There's a need for youth classes, always. And so we have paint and pizza parties on Tuesday evenings from 5 until 8. So if people are vacationing or whatnot, locals, our artist members, our Art League members, they get a little bit of a discount. Bring the children. It's a drop-off. You don't have to stay. I used to work at Island Rec Center. I was a summer camp art director. I have tons of experience. And I paint. So we do a lot of fun activities, and it's a time where, the parents can go out to eat or whatnot. If you have plans to go see the fireworks on Tuesdays, you can go out to dinner, and I can entertain the kiddos, and we can have a pizza party,
Fantastic.
pick them up, go do
First come,
something.
first serve, or do you reserve ahead of time?
You reserve ahead of time.
Yeah, that's
and they
brilliant.
can contact Art League Academy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do not miss this show. I cannot wait to see your work. It's through the 27th of July, and your reception on the 10th, open to the public at Carolina Arts Center. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Carrie. It's a pleasure.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.